Welcome back, Maddix addicts. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my YouTube channel. And I want to give you something that I call the Tony Robbins rule, my friends. And what is the Tony Robbins rule? You guys know Tony Robbins is absolutely powerful. He's literally helping millions, if not billions, of people across the world. And he's the godfather of motivation and, strategy and success. I mean, look at what he's been able to accomplish in his life. And so, I've immersed myself in his trainings, and I've listened to every YouTube video that I can get my hands on. I've even been privileged to hear him live, and this year we had one of the greatest experiences of our life. My son, Caleb, 15 years old, got to speak on the same stage in Dallas, Texas with Tony Robbins himself. We got to meet him, got to connect with him, and talk to him. It was a really cool experience. But I do remember, there's more that's caught than taught. And I do remember listening to something that Tony said that was his obsessive desire in the very beginning when he started, back before anybody knew his name, back when he was overweight, when he was sleeping in his car, when he was literally down to nothing, and he got a job working for Jim Rome. And you know what he said? He said, my goal was, I am going to give more value than anybody else in the world. And that's what I did. I set out to say, and this is Tony speaking here, I'm going to give more value than anybody else on the planet. And really, when you study success, you can read all the books, you can watch all the videos, you can go to lunch with all the successful people. Guys, it all comes down to how much value are you giving to the world today? Like, ask yourself that question. Am I truly giving value on social media? Some of you haven't even posted in weeks. Some of you have never done a video or written, maybe you're not a video person, but that doesn't keep you from doing a blog or writing articles. Some of you have got so much knowledge and experience and wisdom, and you've kept it all to yourself. And what I want to do in this video is give you some strategic things. In fact, to be specific for all the note takers out there, 8 things, almost hold up 3 fingers, 8 specific ways that you can begin giving more value, okay? And I want you to make up your mind after this video that you are going to use every social media platform possible to give value. You are going to inspire, motivate, coach, train, create. How about this? You're going to create products and services. You're going to unleash your ideas out into the marketplace because our mission is to serve. We want to take away people's pain. We want to save people's lives. We want to make a difference in their life. We want to put a smile where there's a frown. We want to help them make money when they're broke. We want to help them get their passion. We want to help them save time so they can spend more time with their family without guilt. And these are the 8 ways that you can provide more value. Number 1 is give service the way that you would want it. I mean, so as you're beginning to create, whatever it may be, like for me, this YouTube video is, I don't want to give fluff. I want steps. You know what I mean? I want content. So I go to a lot of other people's YouTube videos, and it's philosophy. They don't really show you how to do it. And so my goal is, whenever I give you something, is to give you more than you expect, because that's the way I would want it. I would want to watch someone's YouTube video and walk away with notes. Like, okay, these are the things I can do now to begin to see results in my life. So whatever it is that you're creating, just think about what you want. What would have made your life better? What would have made it easier for you? What would have given you results? What would have made you feel valuable and respected? Just works. Number 2 is always go the extra mile. So whatever it might be, like whatever you're going to do, whether you're going to start a business or a blog, or you're going to start posting on Instagram or Facebook, or you're going to, create some type of service, you're going to create an app, you have to go the extra mile in every situation. So how do you go the extra mile? You just always give more. You always think, how can I give a little bit more, even especially when you're charging people, how can I give them more than what they paid for? How can I give them, something that will make them say, oh my God, or wow, okay? It's all about bringing that wow factor. And most people, they don't even do the bare minimum, much less go the extra mile. And I'll pull a verse out of the New Testament where Jesus said, if someone asks you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. Imagine if that became our philosophy as a parent, as in our love life, in our businesses. If we always said, you know what, this is how you become the Amazons and the Apples of the world, my friends. Because those people, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos, these two guys wanted to go the extra mile. They didn't, I remember one story I heard about Steve Jobs. I mean, even when he was releasing the Mac, it was delayed by like 6 months because there was just a little fan noise in there. And, most people probably wouldn't have even noticed it, or even if they did, it would have gone away in just a week or so. But he literally had that commitment to excellence to go the extra mile. Number 3 is the way that you can give more value is to solve problems for people. So from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed, your mission should be, how can I solve more problems? How can I solve bigger problems? See, especially to all you aspiring entrepreneurs out there, be creatively thinking every day, how can I solve problems? How can I solve the biggest problem? Because the bottom line is you're going to be paid according to the value that you bring to the marketplace and according to the problems that you solve. Oops, excuse me. Number 4 is take away the pain that other people feel. So not only do you want to solve problems, you want to take away pain. You want to find where people are hurting and give them solutions. You want to take away the frustration, the heartbreak, the loss, whether it be a loss of time, the loss of money, the loss of relationships. Whatever it might be, you take away pain, my friends, and you're going to be very valuable to people. Number 5 is keep your process simple and easy. So if you're building something, whatever it may be, again, study the greats. Look at how simple Apple is. Look at how simple the process of buying something off Amazon is. It's seamless. I mean, it literally is just a couple clicks of a mouse. And I know Caleb and I, as we're launching our movement, Summa Success, and if you haven't been there, you need to hit that up. It's called SummaSuccess.com. What we've decided is, how can we deliver daily motivation and education about success to kids and parents? And we decided to make it as simple as possible. That's why we text the content to their phone every morning at 8 a.m. so they don't have to remember to go log on to a membership site, so they don't have to remember to check their email. It just shows up. Isn't that cool? Number 6 is find out what people... This is like the golden rule of business and marketing. I can save you thousands of hours of marketing study and hundreds of thousands of marketing coaching if you just would do this one thing. You ready for this? Write it down. I'm not going to go any further till I know that you have a pen and paper. Find out what people want and give it to them. It's that simple. All of marketing comes down to that. Finding out what people want and then literally giving it to them. See, a lot of times we try to sell what we think people want or what we think people need rather than actually selling them what they want or giving them what they want, okay? All right, number 7, 2 more to go, and I love this one, is get real results for people. You see, if you're going to go into business or you're going to create or you're going to launch a product, a service, an app, a company, you must become 100% results driven. Because that's all people want. They don't want the fluff. They don't want the hype. They want to know, you tell me the 3 things I must do to get rid of this toothache. Or you tell me what I need to do to stop the bleeding. Or what most people need right now is money and freedom. How can you get them those results? And when you get them those results, my friends, you're going to be given a lot of value. People are going to, here's the, by the way, when you give this kind of value that I'm teaching you, you'll get paid more. You'll be blessed by God and the universe. There'll be an energy of favor and abundance. You'll just have more opportunities. There's something about you giving value. Like even me taking the time to do this video, okay? This is content that is so good that I could be charging for the keys that I'm giving you guys. But what you don't understand yet is I'm being paid right now. See, I'm being paid in other ways. I'm committed to the process and to the big picture. And I know that I'm going to get mine. And I know that even some of you are going to watch my videos and actually become a customer because you got so much value. And you are so inspired that you're sitting there thinking, man, if this stuff that I'm getting for free is this good, imagine what I get when I go one-on-one or when I invest in one of their courses or products or services. That's how it works. Last but not least, my friends, is the way that you can give more value to people is by listening and taking action. Meaning this, if I'll give you an example, okay? We have this thing called Maddix. It's a free Facebook group. And I put in there, hey, I did a poll. And it was, what do you guys want, okay? And I talked about finding out what they want and giving it to them, but it goes beyond that. It goes back to taking feedback from people and taking action, showing them that, hey, I really want to serve you. Even though it's not my style to do this, but because I found out that you want this, it's all about listening and taking action, my friends. You do these things, okay? You do these things, and obviously the mother of all of this is consistency. The mother of all of this is being reliable and being dependable and being a man and woman of integrity. The mother of all of this is doing what you say you're going to do and fulfilling. And I got to give you guys a story, but I'm going to make you guys wait because it's actually one of the most powerful stories you'll ever hear. And it's about marketing and customer service and fulfillment. It'll literally give you goosebumps and chills. So, here's what I want you guys to do, okay? Number 1 is I want you to post in the comments what you're learning, what you learned today, what stuck out to you. I want you guys to think of somebody that can get value. This is how you give value, okay? You give to people for free, all right? That's a big way of giving value. I can't believe I didn't put that in my notes, but it works. Is help people for free and get them results. But text the link of this video. All you gotta do is copy and paste it, or just share it to your Facebook or your Twitter, or maybe just take a screenshot of me. There you go. Let me do that again. Here's a screenshot picture. Okay? Post that on your Instagram and say, hey, go follow this guy's YouTube. He gives very practical stuff for free. He's inspirational. Just awesome. Whatever, okay? And then the other thing is I'm going to put a link in every one of my videos. Click those links and check them out. The one that I'm going with right now is Mentor with Maddix. Because one thing I'm finding is people are literally like starving for a mentor. But not just a mentor they can access. And Caleb and I have created a process for this. The link that has been in my last few videos is about to go live. You're going to see it. So check it out and then take action. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next YouTube video, my friends.